the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And we begin with breaking news on DC News Now at 6. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Tasmin Mahfouz. And breaking right now, according to ESPN, the U.S. Attorney's Office has opened a criminal investigation into allegations that the Washington Commanders engage in financial mishandling.
Yeah, it comes as Dan Snyder is reportedly considering selling the Commanders. As we've been reporting all day long, the Snyders have hired Bank of America Securities to help them consider potential offers for the team. We have live team coverage tonight, including reaction from players and fans, as well as the financial aspect of the possible sale. But we begin tonight with Sports Director Derek Forrest. And Derek, tells more about this breaking development happening in just the past 15 minutes.
Yeah, the hits just keep coming for the Washington Commanders, and this could be the very reason why the statement from Dan and Tanya Snyder came out earlier today. ESPN just dropped a report the Commanders are being criminally investigated by the U.S. Attorney's Office over alleged financial improprieties. This just adds to a host of things the team and Dan Snyder is being investigated for, and unfortunately, it's no surprise.
Several little milestones have happened over the last several years, but I think we kind of underestimated in real time. I think Virginia turning from 100% yes, support bipartisan, to the fact they wouldn't even vote in the state legislature on getting the Commanders a new stadium, I think was a massive blow to him. I think Maryland turning away, D.C. certainly turning their backs on him, I think was major. The commissioner maybe last year at one point when Dan Snyder and the company issued a statement, and then Commissioner Goodell shortly thereafter said, no, that's actually not what we're going to do when it came to an investigation of the team. Those little tiny departures, little splinters aren't much in a vacuum, but you add them up, you get all of a sudden this big divergence.
Yeah, now in terms of whether or not they are going to sell the team either in full or partially, honestly, it comes down to time. We're all going to have to wait to see how much the team Snyder is going to sell, but this is certainly a turning point. Just 2 weeks ago, the Snyders adamantly said they were not going to sell the team, and now here we are, guys.
All right, Derek, so definitely big news tonight. Continuing our team coverage, DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg is joining us live from FedEx Field with reaction from fans. And Daniel, I understand that people that you talked with, they're happy about this news.
Yeah, Tasmin, this is welcomed news for a lot of fans I talked with, some saying that this has just been an unnecessary distraction for the team. Dan Snyder has owned the Commanders for 23 years, but news he's exploring selling the team has fans saying
it's about time. I mean, I think it's time for us for new leadership. I think it's time for new ownership. He's not represented us well, and it shows in our transactions and even in the way we move, the way we've been playing.
As we've reported, Snyder is under investigation by the NFL and Congress about the team's toxic workplace culture and potential financial improprieties.
It has to be right. We're a multi-million, billion-dollar company. If the people aren't comfortable working there, why are we supporting a leader that is making the workplace uncomfortable? Sorry, he's just got to go.
The Commanders are worth an estimated $5.6 billion, according to Forbes. That ranks 6th among the league's 32 teams. The timing of the potential sale isn't favorable for some, though.
It's a distraction. Serious distraction for a team that are making a great improvement. They have 1, 2 in a row, or 3 in a row.
But everyone we talked with says Snyder needs to go.
Too much drama. It's football. I don't even like the way they play football now.
We also asked fans about Snyder flip-flopping on his stance about selling from just a few weeks ago. To remove him as owner, a majority of other team owners would have to vote, but that was unlikely. Only Indianapolis Colts owner Jim Irsay said at the most recent league meeting there was merit to removing Snyder.
As a Commanders, Redskins fan since '90, it's time. We need new leadership. We need to go back to our old ways.
Now, in a statement, the Commanders said that the Snyders remain committed to the team, all of its employees, and countless fans to putting the best product on the field and continuing to the work to set the gold standard for workplaces in the NFL. Obviously, something that's in dispute by fans and under investigation in Congress. We're live at FedEx Field. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
All right, so as this Daniel Snyder story continues to develop over the next couple of days, the team still has a game to play this week, facing yet another off-the-field distraction.
Yeah, DC News Now sports reporter Alex Flum is at the team's facility in Ashburn, Virginia. And Alex, this is really all out of the players' hands.
Yeah, well, Chris and Thesmeen, this is nothing new for any player that's played for this organization since Daniel Snyder's been the owner. There's just countless amounts of off-the-field distractions stemming from things going on with him. And I said it earlier, I always say this organization is more like a soap opera sometimes than a football team. Today is a clear example, and it's a pretty big episode of that soap opera. But the team says today they're trying to push those distractions away and focus on the football.
We got football games to play, you know. It's noise around every team, you know, more so for us, but you got to block it out, you know what I mean? I'm going to go out there and block my defender next week. That's how I focus on it. I got compartmentalized.
An ownership change would obviously impact the players and coaches, but they say they're not worrying about it.
That's been kind of talk around town for a while now, and I think Coach Rivera does a really good job of keeping that away from us.
Something that I'm going to term as interesting, and I think the guys will understand that. They also understand that they don't know a lot about what's going on, and so they'll stay focused, hopefully, on getting ready for Minnesota.
We really don't pay attention a lot to the outside noise because we have so much stuff we have to do inside the facility, to win games. So, we really we stay at the task at hand, got the blinders on, and that's how we rocking there.
On the field, the Commanders have won each of their last 3 games, and some fans seem to be celebrating today's reports just as much, if not more, than the win streak.
The fans have had a unique experience over the course of these years, and I just think we have a chance to really give them something to cheer for this Sunday, and so I think that's what we're going to try to do.
So really, it was as close to business as usual as possible for the Commanders today. Right now, they're just focusing on trying to go out against the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday and win their 4th consecutive game. For now, reporting in Ashburn, Alex Flum, DC News Now.
All right, Alex, thanks. All right, our team coverage continuing now. How about the cost of a Commander sale and what it'll mean for all the fans?
Yeah, definitely an important question tonight. For that, we bring in DC News Now consumer reporter Ben Dennis. Ben.
I think owning an NFL team, it's a multi-billion-dollar buy, and not everyone in the incredibly small bubble of people who can afford to would be allowed to own a team like the Commanders. Key questions: how might this disrupt fan experience? First, some numbers. Forbes valued the Commanders at $5.6 billion in late August. That's more than the reported average for all teams, which is just shy of $4.5 billion. And Dan Snyder had bought the team his initial share for $800 million back in 1999. That was 2 years after FedEx Field had opened. So what does it take to be an owner? 2 metrics here. First, a stake of at least 30% of the team, and then 24 of the 32 NFL team owners have to okay that deal for the sale to happen. When it comes to costs related to consumers, however, Forbes adds the Commanders make $27 in revenue for every fan. And about the elephant in the room, a potential new stadium and lawmakers fighting for their own districts to be home turf. How might any sale of the team impact the fan experience? Well, several professors well-versed in sports management and sports economics told me they're uncertain, but point to any new ownership would likely decide this. I also asked about how long it could take to sell. What's the timeline here? How long is it going to take for somebody to buy the Commanders if it happens?
Well, the next owners meeting is at the Super Bowl in early February. I would think they'd have everything lined up. If they do vote, like in politics, you want to know you have the 24 plus votes.
There's going to be a lot of legal issues, I'm sure. Elon Musk with Twitter, that took a long time. With the Commanders, there's a whole bunch of other stuff surrounding them in the news.
From the congressional investigation.
Yes.
The takeaway here, plenty of uncertainty surrounding who may be interested in buying the team. Again, only if the Snyders ultimately decide to sell. Coming up at 7, more for fans about how they could be impacted at FedEx Field and away from the green. Ben Dennis, back to you.
All right, Ben, thank you. And also tonight, a Fairfax County student is recovering following on-campus stabbing. It happened this afternoon in a bathroom at Mount Vernon High School while classes were in session. Fairfax County police said 2 students attacked a boy during some sort of a fight. He was rushed to the hospital and is expected to survive. Police say the teens who attacked him left campus, but Officers were able to catch him quickly. The school was briefly on lockdown. There's no word on charges for the teens involved tonight.
And all new tonight, a man is dead after a stabbing near Indian Head Highway in Prince George's County. This happened around noon today. Police said they found the man in a parking lot with stab wounds to his upper body. He was pronounced dead on scene. Right now, police are searching for his killer and a motive.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Yes, the clouds, they were pretty thick out there across the district, and our temperatures right now on the decline. Upper 60s for daytime highs, and so slightly cooler compared to yesterday. Look at Winchester, though, 63. That's kind of that insulated area, so slightly on the cooler side. Out towards Fredericksburg, upper 60s, and we did see one area out towards Westminster in the lower 70s for today. And that's actually going to be the theme going into tomorrow. Warmer weather is surging in from the south. We do have kind of the easterly winds at this point, but the clouds, they're fairly thick out there, and we're actually dealing with rain across central Virginia into western areas as well. So you have that area of low pressure that has really been impacting the deep south to the southeast, and that's starting to stream across sections of West Virginia. I do want to put about a 40% chance of an isolated shower for our friends in Mineral to the higher terrain areas where they could be dealing with some scattered rainfall throughout the evening. The district, though, closer to the DMV, southern Maryland to northern Virginia, we are going to remain dry, but the clouds, they will be pretty hefty for the rest of the evening. So your hour by hour, if you have outdoor plans, upper 50s around that 9 o'clock hour, but our weather team is tracking more sunshine and above average temperatures as we go into your late week into the weekend. We'll look at that coming up.
Vanessa, thanks. And still ahead on DC News Now at 6, a major break in the shooting of Commanders running back Brian Robinson. Our Mariel Carbone on a live report on who DC police arrested.
And interest rates break a record all-time high. The rates going up for a 6th time this year. We have what the hike means for your money. Stay with us. You're watching DC News Now at 6.